We all probably have a ton of these things lying around the house to hold our phones on a tripod or something, and we get them at Walmart or Temu or Five Below, wherever it is. And some are okay, some are just absolute junk. But today I'm here to tell you that inside this box is the best tripod mount for a phone, period. Hey everybody, it's Chris from FamilyGeekery. Today we're going to be taking a look at this phone mount here, and it's either pronounced Leaplumin or Leaplumin. Whatever it's pronounced, I'm here to tell you that this thing is the best phone mount I've ever bought. And we're not going to mess around today, we're just going to jump right into showing this thing off and showing all the features. So the first thing I want to show about it is that it is metal. So this thing is metal, not cheap plastic. It's not going to fall apart, the springs aren't going to break out of it, the threads aren't going to break out of it. If you look at like these other ones that I showed before, this little thread right here is just kind of probably melted in there into the plastic, and that will break, or the springs will wear out, or something will break on it. It's plastic. This thing is all metal. Now, in addition to being all metal, we've got a lot of features on this thing. So we've got some rubber padding here for the back and for the 2 points of contact that it's going to make with your phone. So it's not going to scratch up your phone since it's metal. It's going to be cushioned in there well. We've got several mounting possibilities. We've got quarter 20s here on the bottom. We've got quarter 20 on the top here. We've got 2 quarter 20s on the back here. So that's great. In addition to that, we've got a cold shoe here to mount it on top of something. We've got a cold shoe up here, which we can mount something on top of it. And then probably my favorite part of it, and probably the selling point for me, was this Arca Swiss plate adapter down here on the bottom. And if you don't know what that is, let me grab one real quick so you can see how that works, because if you're going to be taking your phone on and off things all the time, or moving it from one tripod to a different type of portable mount to a handle or whatever it is, you want to use that. You don't want to be screwing this thing on and off all the time. So let me grab an Arca Swiss plate. So here it is, and you can get these things in all different kinds of configurations. You can get them just a flat mount that would go right onto a tripod, or you can get them like this one onto a ball head mount. But this part right here is the plate that I'm talking about. And basically, you've got a screw on the side here that opens up basically the jaw. This is going to slide in, and then once you slide it in, you're going to screw this down, and it's just going to clamp right in there. And as soon as you put that on there, it is just solid, like it's not going anywhere. And it's very quick. You just loosen it up just a tiny bit, and then this thing either slides out the back, or some of them just hinge up the top. So real quick to get on, real quick to get off. So that's my mounting point of choice. A lot of my stands that I have for around the studio and stuff have those plates on them, and I can just move cameras, different types of cameras or phones, just with some kind of a holder like this, and just snap it on real quick, tighten it down, and then it's good to go. Speaking about tightening it down, you can see here we got no springs. This is a long threaded rod inside there, and that's what's going to adjust the height and the tension of what you're clamping in there. And this thing will adapt to just about any size phone. It'll tighten down all the way down to 2.2 inches, and it'll extend all the way up to 3.7 inches. So if we take this iPhone here as a demonstration, you can see we just lay it in there, get it tall enough to mount in, and it's completely cushioned with that rubber. Give it a little tighten down, and now it is good to go. It is in there solid. So again, very quick. I hate those springy types that it's either really too hard to open up and close around something, and you're afraid that once you open it, you're going to accidentally slip out of your hand and it's going to slam down on your phone. We just give just a slight little twist here, and then that phone just comes right out. So I love that design on it. And while we're looking up top here, we got a couple other things. We saw the quarter 20 already that you can thread something onto with an adapter. We've got a little level bubble here so that if you got this on some type of a ball head or something, you can make sure that it's nice and level. And then the cold shoe up here which you may use for something like maybe putting a light on top, or maybe a little microphone or something on top of your phone. If whatever you're mounting might get obstructed by this knob here, this actually extends out a little bit. So that gives you a little bit of breathing room, that once you mount something down onto here, it's not getting in the way of this knob. So that's pretty nice. And in addition to the 1/4 hole that's on the bottom here, we also have these ARRI locating holes, so that if your grip or your tripod or whatever it is that you're mounting this to has those locating pins, then this will work for that. So you have a ton of options on how to mount this thing, including even these on the back here. So if you had a tripod that you, for whatever reason, you wanted to mount it this way, or if you wanted to mount it on a ball head this way and then kind of have some adjustment going this way with your phone, maybe you're mounting this straight down and you're going to use the camera to point down towards a surface, you've got lots of options. And having an adjustable tension on this thing will let you, suspend your thing this way without having the concern of that thing, your phone, falling out. So like I said, I've bought a lot of $5, $2, $3 phone clips, and guess how many I'm using right now? 0. I pay a little bit extra for these things. I think on Amazon they're $13, but I promise you this is the last one I'm going to buy. Between the Arca Swiss adapter and all the other mounting points and the absolute awesome build quality, this thing's going to last me for a long time. In fact, I picked up a couple of them so I can start changing out a bunch of different mounts in my studio. But I think that's going to do it for this short review. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer anything I can. Go check this thing out at Amazon. I'll leave links below. Go check that out. I think you'll be happy with it. That's it for this one, short and sweet. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, I appreciate a thumbs up. Go check out the rest of the channel. Maybe you'll find something else you want to watch. But I thank you as always for watching. And until next time, peace out and geek out.